every time we go to eat somewhere.
Wait. Okay. We should probably like start this.
Address that we have started.
Yeah. We
Yes.
are now starting. This is the fake intro.
Yeah. Of us just talking about my plans that have been
It's
ruined.
great how we just like automatically start
Or
talking
we were
about
having
something.
a conversation.
Yeah.
You kind of just like were like, all right, 3, 2, 1, and it started while we were having a conversation. But they couldn't hear that.
Oh.
Let me
I
take
thought
this
you
out.
had sound like a dog was like running across the floor.
Oh no, that's the thing. What were we just talking about?
What
did, like,
would Jeremy do?
Oh yeah, okay. So every time, especially when we go to Longhorns, especially when we go anywhere that you have to order multiple things usually, because a meal will come with 2 sides and you have to ask what kind of, how well you want it cooked or something like that, right? He freezes up at every single question. He'll like mentally and like, well, actually say it like what he wants so that he knows what to say when the person comes, and he always freezes up.
Maybe he's just thinking too hard about it.
He's just so awkward. He's a hard time talking to literally anybody.
Maybe he probably should like get a job that purposely makes him talk to people all the time.
That's
like,
why he
at a
worked as a
grocery store?
dishwasher, so he purposely didn't have to talk to people.
Yeah, but that's never gonna like change anything.
Exactly. He's never going to change. I don't talk to people a lot. Well, I mean, at the job I'm at now, I have to because I talk to people all the time. But
yeah. Well, me working at Shaw's, like at first I didn't want to talk to anyone, but then like I had to. So now it's just like whatever. If I just talk to people.
yeah, at some point you just get over it.
Sometimes I don't know if I like overthink it. Sometimes I like talk myself out of like asking someone a question. It's weird, but no, I mean like a random person, not like
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, still like asking a random person, unless it's like a question of where to go.
Yeah.
Like I'd ask for directions, but like I wouldn't ask for like, you got a lighter? Like that's a random question. That's just
Or
weird.
like I don't know. I'm
Like that one guy who was at the spot when I got there that one day, and you were already there, and there was that dude parked next to your car, and he's like, "You got a lighter?" I'm like, "No, I don't have a lighter. I'll keep a lighter on me." But then I couldn't take the candle out of the back because he'd know I have a lighter if I took the candle out. So I had to wait for him to leave before I could actually leave my car.
I don't know how like people can just go up to a random person and be like, "Hey, I like your shoes," or like, "Hey, that's a cool tattoo."
It's just kind of weird that people will just go up and say.
Yeah, but if you were like on the receiving end of that, I'd be like, "Oh shit, that's cool. They like my tattoo or they like my shoes or something."
But then again, I'm on the receiving end and I'm like, thanks. That's kind of weird. You just kind of coming up to me like that.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's just kind of
cool,
odd.
Maybe I think it's cool.
Sorry, I'm trying to do it away.
I think it's cool because
Mess.
like I'd be like, that person's brave to do that.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
To me, at least. Obviously, that's not fucking anything.
Yeah, I know. That's just like normal stuff. That's what people used to do.
Yeah.
My dad will go up and talk to literally anybody.
Back in my day.
Yeah, my dad talks to literally anybody. It doesn't matter where we are, what we're doing. He'll talk to somebody.
Yeah.
He'll talk to them about anything.
Yeah, that's like my grandmother. And then she wants to like hold a conversation.
Uh-huh.
And
I'm almost like, stop talking to them. They're trying to do something. You know, they're here with their own people. Let them talk. Talk to me. Talk to us.
Yeah.
Like, he just goes on and on, especially on the cruises. When we go on them, he almost finds like a new best friend when we go on the cruises.
Wow.
And he will see them like all over the place, and they'll just talk about random stuff. Because I remember like the last one we went on. Yeah, the last one we went on, he found this guy who had been. The way the Carnival cruises work is you get a different color card for how many days at sea you've had, how many days on a cruise you've had. So there starts with like a red one, or it starts with a blue one, then it goes to a red one, then it goes to a gold one, then it goes to like what?
Wait, like so you get like
Your
a
room
different
key.
Okay, so you get like a different key for like if you've already been on a cruise before.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
I thought you
based
meant
on
like
how many days.
I thought you meant how many days like you booked, like you have booked on the trip. I was like, how the fuck does a cruise work
No.
based on a day?
No, it's like
Yeah, your stop's here.
Like, it's like,
Get the
because
fuck off.
if you've gone on 3 cruises that were a week long, you're at 21 days.
Yeah.
So you would be at
Does that give you like a better room or something?
no, it just gives you a different color card. And
Oh.
when you get to like the platinum and diamond level cards, you get like fast boarding. You get to skip lines. You get like a little bit off on certain things. There's like some benefits to having a really high up
level.
card, but we're talking like 250 days at sea high up card. And
What do
that
you
was
guys
one of the
have?
people my dad was talking to
Holy
on
fuck.
the last cruise that I went on. It was like one of his best friends. It was some guy from Canada. And he was like, yeah, I go on cruises all the time. And I love it. And he was like, that's why I have like this, like a platinum card or whatever. Like crazy.
I wonder if it'd probably be more of like a bang for your buck to go on a cruise than to plan your own trip to like Puerto Rico or something like that. Because I want to go somewhere tropical if I were to like spend big money next. But I was just thinking like I kind of want to just plan it myself. But you probably get a lot more by just spending the set amount on a cruise and stopping at multiple places.
We actually went on a cruise out of Puerto Rico. That was the last one I went on. We went out of San Juan. I'll tell you what, if you went to Puerto Rico, right?
I heard San Juan, that's where I was going to go. And I heard that it's pretty fucking sketchy.
It's sketchy as shit. But we were in a Marriott hotel.
Yeah.
So that's like, that's not like it didn't look like it belonged in San Juan. Like it looked like it was it was the nicest hotel I've ever stayed in, ever. Like it was on the beach.
Part of the like package?
No, we had to buy that separately.
Oh, fuck. I bet that was...
I don't know how much it was. Yeah, it wasn't cheap. That's why I remember asking him, I was like, we should stay in hotels like this more often. They're like, no, this is way too much. But because it was close by and it was the only it was one of the nicer hotels in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
And it was right on the beach too. So you could literally go out the back of the hotel and go onto the beach.
Was your departure like the next day?
Yeah, we only stay. We usually, when we go to places, we go the day before, stay one night in a hotel, then get on the boat.
Oh.
Come back and either leave the day we come back. We've done that once or twice, or we'll stay in a hotel for a night and then go back the next morning. But you can just get like a cheap hotel though for like one night.
Yeah.
But I don't know. They didn't want to do that. Probably because most of the cheap hotels in San Juan are not great. Because when we were getting dropped off at the hotel, everywhere looked bad. And then we turned the corner and it was like the biggest goddamn hotel I've ever seen. I was like, all right, well, this seems fine. But like we went walking around and it was, it's pretty sketchy there, but not really the area we were in. So.
Well, also like when I moved to Florida, I'm sure tickets to like some islands nearby aren't going to be fucking like they are here.
Yeah. Well,
like $500 a ticket.
Oh yeah. Cause it's really far away.
Yeah.
When you're down there,
it's probably like 200.
Same thing with going on a cruise, because a lot of the expenses with going on a cruise, especially coming from here for us, is buying the
tickets to get
round trip tickets and a hotel for the night before and after. That's pretty decent amount of money right there. And then that doesn't even count because the way the cruise works is you pay for the room and the food, everything is included unless you go for like a steakhouse or like a chef's table special kind of thing.
Yeah.
All food is included. You have to pay for drinks, but they're not like crazy expensive. The sodas are like normal priced. You don't even see how much it is, which is not good.
Because you just like swipe
you just give them your card and they just swipe it. Yeah, your key card.
Yeah.
Yeah, your key card's used for literally everything. You keep it with you. You don't even have to show when you order food though, because it's free. But you when you're buying a drink or something, you literally just hand it to them. They make your drink and then give it back to you. You have to sign a little thing.
Is it like what the fuck is it? Like the menu? Is it like only certain things certain nights, or is it like the full menu but they only cook?
Well, the way it works for lunch, there's a big buffet area that is serving food like 20 well, actually I think it closes at like 10 at night.
Oh yeah, but this is probably only for like that one type of airline, but yeah.
Yeah, probably. Well,
Have you only been on one type of cruise?
I've only been on Carnival cruises.
Okay.
Because you add up points. It's one of the only sort of cruise lines that does like a point system like that.
Oh, got it.
Where you get rewards and stuff. But that, and it was also a good family one for when we were really little.
Yeah.
But yeah, the way they do it is there's like a buffet that's going on all day that you can go get food whenever you want. But for dinner, at least on the past the 3 times I've gone, we go to like a sit down dinner where you always sit at the same table. You always have the same waiter. And by the end of the cruise, like he knows who you are. It is like, it's like a really sort of fancy thing where you have like your whole table done up and you're supposed to be. And
like a banquet kind of.
And they make us dress up every time. But like we'll be at tables and the people next to us will be sitting here wearing what I'm wearing. Just wearing shorts and, having a hat on backwards. Like they're not dressed for the occasion. And that's why I feel like we don't have to. But it is pretty fancy. And that's where I've had a lot of my like stuff that like I would never eat anywhere else because like they have like specials that are usually like sort of weird stuff that you wouldn't see in normal places.
I'd hate to be sick on a cruise ship though.
That's why
I really like whenever I'm on vacation, I'm like, I'm going to order this because I know it's definitely not going to make me sick.
Oh, I get all kinds of crazy shit.
I don't.
I love getting all kinds of crazy shit.
That I don't want to be fucked up for the rest of the trip. And I
just don't eat too much though. If you eat too much, you could get sick because of like the rocking constantly.
Yeah.
But you only really feel the rocking when you're at the bottom of the boat.
Yeah.
You can kind of feel it moving back and forth, but that's where the dining rooms are though. At least on all the cruise ships I've gone to, the dining rooms have been on like the first like 3 or 4 floors. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. I don't know. Also, when you're going to the bathroom, you really notice the shit moving. You don't realize when you're walking around, but the second you step into that bathroom, you're like, all right, going to the bathroom. You're like, oh my God, I can't stand still.
I've been on like a giant ass ferry. It was like a cargo ship.
Yeah.
And it was like going from somewhere in the UK, somewhere from the UK to Dublin. And I was like, I felt like shit the whole time and I had to get up.
Like I just had sick.
Well, no, like that whole trip was fucking like horrible for my stomach.
Oh,
I don't know. I was just nerves. Not like that's what I'm assuming it was now. It was just nerves because I was like so far away. That was my second time ever being on a plane.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I'd never been out of the country before.
Yeah.
So, well, other than Canada, but that's pretty much here.
Yeah, it might as well be here. Yeah.
But yeah, I think it was just nerves, and I just felt like shit, and I just tried to like sleep with my like face mask thing on, and just wanted to be left alone. I was over in the corner sitting in a chair, and then I ended up getting up to go to the bathroom, and of course, like I couldn't feel it because I was sitting down, and then as soon as I got up, I was like, "Holy shit!" And then I went to like pee in the urinal, and I was like, "Oh,
it's over." Yeah, no, damn. You got to sit down.
Have you ever peed on a plane when there's turbulence?
No, I don't usually go to the bathroom on the plane. I usually can wait.
It is horrible.
I imagine it's not great. Yeah,
I got up and like it was perfectly fine when I got up and like walked to it, and then as soon as I got in, I was like, "God damn!" and started. I started going everywhere, and then I think I got some on the seat and shit, but
yeah, it's crazy because like when you're on a boat, especially like that big, you don't notice it's moving at all. Yeah. You can walk around, sit places. Even most of the time when you're sleeping, you don't really feel it.
Yeah.
But the second you go to the bathroom, it's like, oh my God, are we tipping over? Like you cannot stand still. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It's maybe because you're more focused, but like
probably.
But it's like, dude, and we had a room. My parents always get like a balcony room. Yeah. Because they like to have a balcony. And then me and Jeremy have a room on the inside. But I'll tell you what, it is the best sleeping ever. Because when you close the door and turn all the lights off on the inside cabin, it's pitch black in there. You can't see shit because there's no window because it's on the inside of the boat. So it's literally like the darkest darkness
you
can
see. How are the
see.
stars?
Out on the ship,
Yeah.
that's amazing out there.
Really?
Yeah, because especially when you're like on a day at sea, because you're like in between places.
Yeah.
You're out in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
That's why that's when it's really good.
Damn.
That, and you get some crazy sunsets from there because, I mean, obviously there's nothing,
middle of nowhere.
Yeah, there's nothing stopping it too. So it's just on the water.
Hmm.
And the water is like always blue, like super blue, especially when you're in the islands down in the Caribbean and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was going to say, I don't think I'm going to go. I'd like to go on one, but I don't see that happening anytime soon.
Cruise.
Yeah, but then I was thinking of like another vacation we could go on. But that reminded me of the Montreal thing. I don't know if you still want to go to that.
Depends when.
Yeah, that's also a thing is like.
And how far is it again?
It's 5 hours.
5 hours?
Yeah. And we probably take Madeline's car because she's a Prius. So like it costs like $5 there and back. But the problem is that we'd have to go like really soon, which I don't want to.
Yeah.
And Madeline doesn't have the money to. Or we'd have to like go during a time where Madeline and I both have a long weekend. But that's like, I don't know that until school starts, which is 26th.
Okay.
Because I don't think that they update the calendar, the school calendar, until school actually starts. I don't know fucking know why, but.
Well, next year, we have a cruise for my brother's graduation.
Yeah.
So I think that's sometime in June. We'll be gone. For like a.
Oh, I didn't mean like that. I meant like fall time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know where I'll be working by then.
Yeah.
Probably not where I'm working now, but depending on where I'm working.
It's just like I don't want to go for that long. Just like I don't know,
just like a couple of days,
4 or 5 days.
Yeah. I think it'd be interesting. I'd be willing to try something like that.
Yeah. I just want to go for like the city part, and then you can buy the fucking White Claws, dude.
That's true, because I'll be 21 by then. I'm gonna be 21 by the next cruise I go on.
18 anyways.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so what the fuck am I waiting for? I'm waiting to be 21 anyways. No, I don't really care. But yeah, I'd be willing to do that. You just gotta plan it out like a lot in advance.
Yeah.
Like really far in advance, so I know that for whatever job I end up getting, or if I have the same one now. So I have the same one I have now, they won't bat an eye if I'm not there for 3, 4, 5 days a week. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
At this point I can. But that's one of the only thing that's sort of like stopping me from getting a job right now, getting like a different one, because I want to be able to go on this cruise that's in June.
Yeah.
And if I get a job now, it's going to be difficult to get a whole week off in June, especially when I haven't even been there a year.
No, it shouldn't be that bad.
I feel like it is that bad.
Well, they're not going to pay you.
Well, yeah, I know. I don't want to get paid for it. I just want to be able to go.
Well, if you tell them in the interview.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't know. Whatever. I'm not that worried about it. But oh my God. So you know the whole selective service thing, right? That you have to fill out?
Yeah.
My dad was freaking out yesterday, right? First of all, they were a day late to do my brother's one, right?
Yeah.
Not that big of a deal. Whatever. They did it, turned it in.
Yeah, I ended up getting like a thing. It's like, if you don't fill this out, you're fucking going to jail.
You'll go to jail, but only if they find out you didn't do it. Because, okay, this is the thing too. My dad was so worried about if I did it, right?
Yeah.
2 years ago is when I would have signed up for that, when I would have applied for that thing, right? I've applied for financial aid since then.
Yeah.
Right? And you can't do it without doing that. So, and I voted.
Yeah.
Which you have to do it when you're going to vote.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. So that would have been 2 years ago, right? And he's like, "Are you sure you did it? Because I don't think you did." And I'm like, "It's been 2 years. You don't think if I hadn't done it, someone would have said something?" Like, he's like, look at all over the house, digging through papers to try to find if I did it. I'm like, I'm telling you, I did it. I did it, back before I even voted the first time, because you can't do it.
Yeah.
And he eventually had to look it up online to make sure. And I'm just sitting there playing my game. I'm like, I don't know why you're so worried about it. He's like, well, I'm not worried about it. And I was like, I don't know. It definitely seems like you are. And my mom was like, you definitely seem like you're worried about it from the other room. It's so funny. He's like running back and forth across the house. But he eventually found out that I did it October 6th, 2016, which is a month before my birthday. I think I did it as early as I possibly could. Because you can't even register to vote until you're 18, technically.
Yeah.
But because the day of the election was on my birthday, I was able to, there was some whole thing of I was able to apply for it a month in advance so that I was actually allowed to vote.
Oh. Yeah.
There's a whole thing we went through, but that's why I did it a month early. So, but he was just running all over the house yesterday for like a good 45 minutes doing my brother's thing and then looking for the paperwork for mine.
Doesn't it take like 5 minutes?
Oh yeah, it takes no time at all. That's why I was like, yeah, we definitely did it, because if it took any longer than that, maybe I'd be like, oh, I don't want to do this. But it took 5 minutes. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
So that's why
I thought I did it, and then I guess I didn't because I got that like warning in the mail. And I was like, oh shit, I really got to do that.
A good old warning they give you.
Yeah.
Yep. But it's just another thing. Just things going on.
I'd just be like that.
I do. They do. What else is there?
Why? Oh, I guess we could talk about my birthday.
Oh yes, that's right. You're 20 now.
Yeah.
You feel older now?
Oh yeah,
definitely. You're in the 20s.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, my back does hurt today. So
see, I'm telling you, as soon as you get there.
Yeah. So on my birthday was on Tuesday, but on Monday I went to my brother's house, and did I already tell you this?
Yes. Because what was it? Was it Monday we went on that trip?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It was Monday we went on Monday we went on the trip. So yeah, you definitely told us.
Yeah, I went to drive my brother's motorcycle. That was the first time ever driving a motorcycle. That was fun as shit. But if I didn't know how to drive a standard, then I would have been lost. It would have been really difficult. But that was really fun. And then we went inside, and there was a green t-shirt on the table, and he's like, here, this is your green t-shirt. Or he didn't say green t-shirt, but he said, here, this is your shirt. And then I picked it up, and I just thought it was like a big shirt, and it was just crumpled up. But then there ended up being like a box in it. I was like, God damn, this shit's heavy as fuck. And then it ended up being bullets, and he has a lot of guns. So I was like, oh, I think, like, I didn't say it out loud, but I was like, why the fuck is he just forgot his bullets right here or something like that? And then I turn around, and he's like, here, this is yours, and then hands me a gun. So I drove a motorcycle, and I now own a gun in the same day. And also before that, I got paid for my first like serious photography gig thing, and it was just like helping with the advertisement for, Top It.
Yeah, a little
frozen
place nearby.
Yeah, the frozen
I saw the
place.
pictures on your Instagram.
Well, yeah, that was some of them. There's like 28 or something like that. But yeah, I have a hard time like consistently posting on my photography account because I'm more focused on, that for like the last month I've been more focused on just doing things for companies. So obviously I'm not gonna like post their shit really that much, but even like just going out to shoot and getting pictures still takes a while. So like I'm not uploading that whole time. And then even if I do edit the pictures, doesn't mean that I think they're good enough to be on my Instagram. Yeah. So I still have yet
to follow that other Instagram because I don't know where to find it.
Oh, I put it on my
description of your Instagram. Yeah, like you should put it in the description of your like actual Instagram.
Yeah, maybe I should.
Because I saw it in your story, but then I don't know. I guess I never looked it up.
Oh. Well, it might be still up, but it's
Oh, yeah, it's probably just.
yeah.
But if I see it again or I find it somewhere else.
It's just overt photos. It's OVR. I mean, yeah, OVRT photos. And then, yeah, that's just it. But so today I also went out. Oh, okay. No. Then we went to the main mall. And
oh yeah, our thing that we did.
Yeah. After that, yeah. And oh yeah, we had to re-upload the fucking podcast.
Yeah. Because I guess I hit a button and something unmuted everything. So like it kept playing the audio of something and disaster. Just a disastrous turn of events with the podcast. But it's up now and it should be fine.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out how to delete the old one. I had to look it up on Google. But it was like, because you had to use like some weird thing that I had never seen before to do it.
Wasn't it like Video Manager?
No, you had to go to YouTube Studio Beta.
Oh.
And go through that. It's a whole thing. It was like,
yeah, it's fucking stupid.
It was more complicated than it needed to be. I should have just been able to go on my channel, right click on the thing and just.
Yeah.
Or just right click on it and just delete or private or something. Just get rid of the video.
Yeah. So then we had to re-upload that. Then we left and
we went to a fire ass barbecue place.
Yeah.
That was good as fuck.
Yeah.
I was impressed.
Those baked apples. Oh.
And that was good. That potato salad was. And the chicken. I mean, the chicken was just.
Yeah.
amazing.
I like my chicken wings more than I liked your.
Yeah, I think your chicken wings might have been better.
Yeah.
But I'm a big fan of like, just smoked chicken. Just
if I knew that was like, if I saw that, I would have got that. But I'm glad I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I got what I got.
Well, I was going to get the smoked sausage, but they didn't have any, which was already like kind of disappointing. But I was happy with what I got. So.
Yeah. I ended up getting smoked wings or something like that.
You had like a dry rub on it.
Yeah,
and
dry
it was
rub.
Really good.
Yeah. If you go to a barbecue place, I don't know. I feel like dry rub is always the way to go, and then you add your own barbecue sauce.
Their barbecue sauce was really good too.
That one that was weird.
It was weird. It was like a hot sauce barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
That was good to like, I would put that on like other things too.
Yeah. That would probably be good on potatoes.
I think it'd be good with French fries.
Same thing.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. What? They are the same thing. I just wasn't even thinking. I just thought of that. I was like,
French fries are their own vegetable.
Yeah. But.
And then we went to the mall and they didn't have any shoes I wanted. So I didn't get any shoes.
I almost got shoes. I would, dude, if I'm telling you, if those oil spill ones were less, I would have bought those. Those were really
oil
nice.
Spill ones.
I don't know what they were
you said
called.
You didn't like them.
Well, I don't like the oil spill because on most things I've ever seen it look on, it looks awful. But that one pair that you showed me was actually really nice.
You showed me them, I think.
No, because the first one I showed you was like the one that only had a little bit on it. And I said that they were the ugliest thing ever. Yeah. And then...
Oh, the one with like the glitter and the...
Yeah. The other ones, the bigger ones.
Yeah.
Those ones are actually kind of nice.
Like the Air Max 270s or something like that.
That, and there was this pair of Nikes that was white, but like at the bottom was like almost like a white with like gold sparkles around the bottom. And they weren't even that much, I guess. They were like 110, but compared to the other ones I had seen at 180, they were not as much. And those ones are kind of nice too. But I'm I'm like a non-believer with shoes and everything. I just believe that you should just get a pair of shoes because they all do the same thing. So like my pair of shoes right now are $40. I got them on sale.
I don't know if I have spent $40 on shoes ever.
I've never
spent that much on brand new shoes.
I've never actually spent money on shoes. I haven't had to buy my own pair of shoes yet because the last ones, which these ones I've had for quite a while, I picked them out and then my mom got them for my birthday. Oh. So like I didn't even really have to pay
my
for
mom's
them.
getting them for my birthday too.
So, but I was like, I liked that they were just gray. I didn't need something that was like crazy because most of the stuff I have is gray and white and a little bit of red. But most of my stuff is like, oh God.
I've only bought three pairs of shoes. One of them I sold because I was an idiot and I bought them even though I knew they were too small. And then the other ones I wear literally every day. Then I have some SpongeBob Vans. They're like
I think I've
limited
seen those.
edition, and they don't fit very well. So I just fucking suck.
Also, I kind of wanted to get get a pair of slides.
Yeah,
Because like I don't know, I see
They
people wear them
last
all
forever.
the time. Yeah, I see people wear them all the time, and they look like kind of nice. So I was
they're
like,
really comfortable.
yeah. So I was like, I almost bought them, but then I looked and it was like $25.
They're kind of dangerous to drive in, though.
It almost felt like $25 for something that was so light and small was like
Yeah,
kind of crazy. But
it isn't worth it when you first buy them, but like,
yeah,
They
but I
last
feel like
forever,
I'd
so.
just get over it eventually. So next time we go, I'll probably buy a pair of slides, or I'll
Yeah.
probably just, if I really want them that bad, I'll probably just get them somewhere around here.
just don't get the ones that have like the like pointy like finger things. You know what I'm talking about?
No,
Like
there's ones with pointy. Oh, like on the bottom
where your foot
where your
goes.
foot sits. Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh, I wouldn't
don't
get
get
those
those
anyways.
ones.
That'd be weird.
Yeah, they're not comfortable.
Yeah, that'd be weird. But yeah, I don't think none of us actually like bought anything. We played
Yeah.
pool for like
Oh, you got
an hour.
pop socket?
Oh yeah, that's right. I bought a pop socket and a little holder for it. But
Yeah.
I mean, that's just like $10. So
Well, it's $20.
$20 because of both things were $10. But
Yeah, and then we found this crazy camera.
oh my
Right.
god, that camera
Yeah.
was nuts. I was the biggest like lens. Why?
Yeah, it went from, I don't even know what it started at. It was probably like 70 millimeters to 3,000
3,000. Set it on the
in
thing. Yeah,
one lens, but obviously it was built into the camera, so you could never
you
change
can
the
never
lens.
change it. Yeah, it's-
But still, like, we were at one end of Best Buy, and we zoomed in all the way to the boxes on the other end of Best Buy, and it was still like
and we
too
could
zoom-
read what it was.
Yeah,
like,
it
you could
was
read
kind of-
everything on the box.
it was too zoomed in. You couldn't even see the whole
Yeah,
box.
you actually had to zoom out just a little bit so we could actually see what it was.
Yeah. It was crazy. And it like focused really well.
It did. Like usually if you could get a camera that far zoomed in, it's still going to be hard to read it. I could read everything that was on those boxes.
Yeah.
No problem.
That was crazy.
Yes. It was actually crazy.
Yeah.
I wonder what that would look like. You took it outside and shot around with that.
I don't know. You definitely need a tripod.
Oh yeah. yeah. You
Yeah.
definitely need a tripod.
But
But it was like what, $1,000?
yeah. Yeah. Then the one next to it.
The one
was-
next to it that was
No, that was I know it was $1,300, but that was a nice camera.
it
I like that
wasn't
camera.
$1,300 nice, so.
It was nice. I think it was
I mean, it took really nice pictures, but I mean, for
Fuji
$1,300, it fucking better
X100F.
take nice pictures.
yeah. Well, there's a camera like that looks like old, but it's still digital. And it's I don't know if you ever heard of the brand Leica.
No.
Oh,
Never heard of them.
$2,500,
Oh,
and it's like the same size.
yeesh, that's
Yeah.
how long do you think before you get a drone? Dude, that
I was talking to people today, actually.
that 6 propeller drone was like $2,000.
Yeah, I know. That was fucking stupid.
Wait, you said you're talking to the
Talking to some people today, like, because I still have not sold my GoPro. That little
Really?
kid.
Yeah.
Oh, he ended up texting me again, and it was on a Sunday, and like I didn't have to work or something like that. He's like, "Are you available today?" And I responded like 30 minutes later, which isn't even that long, and I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Never mind, I can't go."
What the heck?
Why would you waste my time? And then if he texts me again, I'm not fucking answering him. And then, anyways, I was texting someone today, and they have a like DJI brand. It was a Spark drone, one of the smaller ones. It was gray.
Yeah. Did we see one of those, or was that because we
Yeah.
saw a lot of little gray ones at Best Buy?
Yeah. He wanted 400 for it. I was wondering if you'd do like a partial payment with the GoPro.
and
Yeah. And he said no, but if I had anything else to offer, to just ask him again. But I'm boring. I don't fucking
yeah,
have
you don't have a
anything.
lot of that. What I mean, even having the GoPros is kind of like that's just not something everybody has. But
Yeah.
that's like
Like even the things I do have that I'd be like, oh yeah, this is worth money. I use it.
yeah, exactly. You don't want to like your PlayStation.
I don't have an
like,
extra
Get rid of your
of
PlayStation.
anything.
Like,
Yeah.
there's things we
there's nothing I just have that's like laying around. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
But then I just messaged another guy. I think it was for the same one. Might be a better one, but it was still like $350, and he hasn't texted me back yet. So
I feel like the problem is though, I feel like the people who are selling like drones and stuff just want money. Like they don't want like to trade like a drone with a camera for a GoPro because
maybe
like,
though, because they're like already in the cameras.
yeah, I mean maybe, but like I almost feel like getting a drone with a camera is like the last thing. Like I feel like you start with normal cameras, maybe you go to a GoPro at some point, you start doing videos and stuff, and then you're like, I'm gonna get a drone. So you get a drone, and then you're like, well, now I need money because I've spent all this money on these things and nothing's come of it. So now he's trying to get rid of this drone, and people are just trying to trade him GoPros, and he's like,
fucking trade you my car.
He's like, I just want money. Like I just want cash for this. So I feel like finding somebody who will trade a drone for a GoPro is going to be difficult.
Yeah, especially for that kind of drone.
But I feel like you could do a half and half, and I feel like some people would be okay with that, like a GoPro and then some cash.
Yeah, I just really don't have anything cool.
Yeah, especially me too. I have literally nothing. Like, this laptop's not going to be worth anything. Even if but I use it all the time. So like, but even if I didn't, it's not going to be worth anything.
My MacBook is worth a lot, but I fucking use it every single day, and it's like the best thing I've ever purchased.
Yeah, like my PlayStation. You know. Well,
I mean, I've had my PlayStation since it literally came out. Like I got it the month that it came out or so.
Yeah.
So it's like 6 years old.
Well, I have two. I have that new one.
Yeah.
And the other one, but they both get used. So
yeah,
everything I have gets used. I have nothing that's like.
Yeah. I have a snowboard that I can't get rid of.
I just don't spend money on like big things like that somebody would actually be interested in.
I have a snowboard, skateboard. Maybe I could just offer them a whole bunch of little shit. Like snowboard, skateboard.
I tell you, if I was selling a drone, I just want cash. I wouldn't want.
No, he didn't even want cash.
What do you want? Oh, just more stuff?
Yeah. Well, that first guy that said he didn't want the GoPro.
If I was him, I would just want.
He's like,
just cash.
I'm open to anything. I'm not really looking for money. I'm just looking more for like trades.
I want just cash, or maybe like a PS4 or something. Yeah. With some, because a drone is way more than a PS4 if it's a decent one.
It was a smaller one.
Okay, well, if it's a smaller one, then he can't be, you know.
But still, it was like the one that's like $900 brand new.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, but
and that's still double a PS4.
He has two of them. He's selling two of them. $400 a piece. So I don't fucking know.
I don't know what you could give him that
he probably doesn't already have. I have no idea.
Exactly. If you're gonna spend almost $2,000, especially almost $2,000 on two separate drones and not just one big one, right? If you're going to spend $2,000 on that, what else do you already have? Like, dude's probably already has GoPros, probably already has a camera.
Well, he said that he just bought another one. And that's why he doesn't want the GoPro. It's because the drone that he just bought has a GoPro like camera.
Yeah. So it's like, why would he even bother? You know?
Yeah.
What do you give someone when they have whatever they want? Like, that's why it can be hard to shop for some women, because they just go out. They
ain't got the body.
Especially my mom. My mom literally goes out and buys whatever she wants, like when she wants it.
Yeah.
For her birthday, she opened
just
a bunch
buy her like literally something that she wouldn't want at all.
Well, the problem is you have to think of something that like.
I got you a hamster.
That is so funny. Oh my God, it'd be so funny. But like,
you already got everything you want, so I'm just trying
to get you other things
that you don't want.
Yeah, I got you a hamster. I got you a chore essentially. Yeah. You have to take care of this hamster. If he dies, it's your fault.
Yeah.
But like for her birthday, she literally ordered stuff on Amazon. It came in. My dad wrapped it up, and then she opened it on her birthday. Like she knew what it was. She ordered it. She picked everything out already. But like, because she doesn't at this point, she doesn't want my dad going out and get stuff because like. He'll get something that's not right or something that doesn't work or whatever. So she just orders her whatever she wants and then just gets it.
Maybe you could like take her to get her to get a tattoo.
No, I don't think she wants a tattoo. But next year for her birthday, I'll be old enough to buy alcohol, so I could get her alcohol.
Yeah.
I'm sure she wouldn't mind that.
Some really expensive whiskey or something. Scotch.
She really likes Fireball. That's like
Really?
her favorite thing ever. Yeah,
It's weird.
but she can't drink a lot of it because then it makes her like really hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what it
It's
does.
hot. Yeah.
But she really likes it. She likes the cinnamon. I don't know. Shit's nasty.
I've never had it.
It's fucking disgusting. It tastes like like a Fireball. Like you eat
Yeah.
it. Exactly like that, except it's a drink, and it's like got like a lot of alcohol in it.
Yeah.
And it literally, you drink it, it tastes almost like poison. Poison with a little bit of cinnamon thrown in.
Well, that's pretty much what it is.
That's what, yeah, it really is. All alcohol, most drinks I've ever had, it literally just tastes like poison with like maybe a little fruity flavor in it. It's literally all it is. I mean, maybe once I actually drink stuff. I mean, like, unless you're drinking something that's literally like no alcohol in it at all, like the Seagram's things.
Yeah.
Those are actually good as shit.
Yeah.
But
But you're not gonna get fucked up off them.
exactly.
Yeah.
But you know,
You get diabetes before you get
exactly. Yeah, those things have so much sugar in them. It's crazy. But she had this weird thing once. We went to Da Vinci's. She had this like Guinness thing, and it literally
Yeah.
looked like motor oil in a.
Guinness is nasty.
Yeah, it looked like motor oil in a cup, and it was super thick. And I'm like, that looks fucking disgusting.
I drank a Guinness on St. Patrick's Day last year, and I don't know, like, I don't get the point of drinking because every time I've never gotten like super drunk, but I've gotten to the point where like my head feels weird. Like it just, the rum,
No, I haven't.
like, it's not like spinning, but it just feels off. Like something feels off, but then I just get tired. Like and I'm super thirsty. Like I don't understand.
Yeah,
And I have to piss all the time. It's just,
yeah. I've never. The problem is everything I've ever drank that has alcohol in it has been nasty, and I never would want to finish it.
well, I had the first time I like really sat down and like it was my mission to it was my mission to feel something was I had Mike's like blackberry tea or something like that.
Yeah,
And
those
that
are
wasn't
good.
bad. Yeah, that wasn't bad.
those are pretty good. That's what Zach drinks. Like
Yeah.
when I go to his parties and stuff, they always have those.
Oh.
They're pretty good, I guess. But
Yeah, well, you gotta drive home, so you ain't drinking shit.
I got to drive 30 seconds home. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot can happen in 30
Yeah.
seconds.
Well, I don't drink a whole one. I drink like some of Zach's.
Oh.
Take like a couple sips off of Zach's because it's like,
Out of his mouth.
well, it depends how the party's going.
Oh.
No, but oh yeah. I don't know if everyone's knowing about this, but I'm just gonna tell you because why not?
This could be.
Zach is gonna be doing a big party at the end of summer.
Oh,
it's not some.
sounded really
No,
bad.
it's not anything like that. But
I don't know if I told you this or anyone's told you this, but
no,
me and Zach, we actually got it going on.
no. But Zach wants to do a big party at the end of summer, and the way he was describing it is he makes it sound like he wants everybody there. But I think when he said everybody, he meant all of his friends because they can all drink.
Yeah.
When you know people like me and you would go or something, we're not even old enough to legally drink. So it's like, one, why are we there? And two, now we're surrounded by alcohol and technically we shouldn't be here.
Are his parents just like, they don't give a fuck?
Well, all of his friends are,
Well, yeah,
they're all
but like
21, 22. I'm usually the only one.
doesn't his sister drink though? She's like 18.
Okay. The one time when I went to that party,
Or she was not supposed to and she did.
okay, their parents, his mom lets them drink occasionally when it's parties or something special, but only a little bit.
Does
The
he
only
only
reason they drank so much was because the person who the party was for kept pouring them shots, and they kept drinking them. She just kept pouring them, and they're doing like toasts and everything, and they just kept drinking them until one was puking in the bathroom, and the other one just had to go to bed because she just kept.
That's
crying.
also why I don't drink a lot, because I don't want to fucking puke.
Exactly, yeah, but. She doesn't let them do that. That was too much, but she didn't know that they had drank that much. So,
Does he only live with his mom?
It's his mom and his stepdad, and their grandmother lives on a different floor in the house. And then obviously his sisters and his little brother. But he has his own like apartment on the bottom that he just lives in.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so he's not like well, right now he's stuck in theirs because there's something wrong with the basement where it's like some sort of fumes and stuff are coming into his apartment. He can't be in there because it keeps making him feel sick.
Oh.
They're working on fixing that, but yeah, he doesn't have to stay in there.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then they have like the outside area. I don't know if you've seen it, but like
I've only seen the fire pit.
he just fixed it up. So like obviously you've seen the fire pit. You probably saw, I don't know if you saw my story.
Yeah.
They had like he had like the tarp up, or not tarp, but like a sheet, and we had like the projector. So
I didn't see that part.
we had a projector up and people were playing 2K.
Oh. Fuck 2K.
On his PS4. Well, yeah, but we ended up switching over to Jackbox, like party games and stuff.
Oh yeah, I saw that he was playing it.
I was on that night. That was so fucking funny. Like it was so fun. But there was that. Usually when it's lighter, he has like yard games like Cam Jam and stuff.
Yeah.
That are pretty fun. He has a pool and a hot tub back there that you can sit in. Hopefully, I've talked to him a couple of times. I'm sure he'd be up for it, but trying to get our friends to go. So like me, you, Gail, Kobe, all them.
Yeah.
And he'd be willing to do that. There just wouldn't be any alcohol, obviously, because no one but him would be able to drink it.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't drink it anyways because I'm not gonna spend the night at his house.
Yeah. I mean, I only have to drive 30 seconds.
I'll go sleep in the basement. Get fucked up on those fumes.
Oh, he got fucked up. He had to be out of work for like a week because he was like super sick, and they could not figure out why.
Did they ever have it tested?
Yeah, they figured out that it was like a pipe had come loose, and there was like a sewage situation, but also a mold situation. It was there's a lot of problems.
Getting fucked up on shit.
But yeah, he's been stuck in their apartment for a while, but it's nothing he hasn't done before. He used to have to do it all the time.
Yeah.
Obviously lived there, but yeah, that was, but that'd be pretty cool to have like a little hangout there.
Yeah.
Fire on, play some games on the thing.
Yeah.
But I just don't know when we do that because I don't know.
Yeah. I usually have to work on the weekends anyways.
Yeah. I mean, I think the only person's schedule we'd really have to work around would be yours because none of them have a job that's like super steady anyway. Some of them do job work, but like it's usually in the mornings.
Yeah.
Gail doesn't have a job. Me and Zach have the same job. So obviously if one of us is available, the other one is.
Well, I think my school schedule is like pretty easy.
I mean, we'd be doing it like 7, 8 o'clock at night starting.
Yeah.
It wouldn't even be unless we wanted to play games beforehand. Then we'd have to probably start it earlier because we need some daylight.
I don't have any late classes, so
yeah. So then it'd be fine. Well, unless you had work, obviously. But
I'm not gonna work on the same days I have class. I don't know.
Oh, so when you have class, you don't work that day?
No.
You switch. You like alternate.
I only have class from 12 to 2 on Wednesdays, and I just don't work. I said I couldn't work on Wednesday because I'm not fucking going to work after class.
Oh my god, that would suck.
Yeah,
that would suck.
That would be ass. I don't even want to go to school.
That's why Zach told me not to get a part-time job. Because if I get a part-time job to go with this one, like have 2 jobs,
yeah,
he'd be like, you'll be making a lot of money, but like you want to die.
Yeah, people do that at Longhorns. Like there's a bartender and she works in the morning all the way up to 4. Then she leaves from Longhorns and goes to Buffalo Wild Wings.
And right across the street?
Yep, and bartends there.
That's kind of crazy.
And they don't close until like 2 in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, on a
Fuck
good day.
that.
They don't even... It's usually... Because I remember I talked with someone who worked there, and yeah, it's like they try to close earlier than that, but usually it's whenever everybody leaves.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah,
I never want to work at a place that closes at like has a closing time at like 1.
Yeah,
fuck that.
Yeah, the only thing would be, I think I already told you about that, but I talked to Zach a little bit more about it, and when my boss gets back from her camping trip, I'm going to talk to her about it too. About doing the BHP job.
I forgot what that is.
It's just like pretty much I would just be like assigned to like a kid, and I am like the aide for that kid.
Yeah.
And I take them to school, take them to appointments they have, or
if you got that, would you not leave?
What do you mean?
Like if you got that job, would you not leave from the Boys and Girls Club?
Probably. That was why. That's another reason that I could get that one and still work at the Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah.
So because I really like the Boys and Girls Club, like I love working there. It's awesome. Like the only thing that sucks is it's not full time. Like it's a part-time job, so it's not sustainable. That's the only problem with it. Like everything else, like it's fun. Of course, there's days where I want to kill myself, but I feel like there's no job where that's not a thing.
Yeah.
So,
not.
But like I like that it's a job where I can go in and still have fun and feel like, you know, it's not like a job, but I get paid for it. But like if I could do that, because being a BHP is pretty much the same thing I'm doing now, except with one kid.
Yeah.
And it'd be obviously a lot easier to just sort of kite this one kid around, make sure that he's doing all right. And then I go to the Boys and Girls Club and do what I do every day.
Yeah. Well, you might have to wake up super fucking early though.
That's true because I'd have to do mornings.
Yeah.
With the kid.
That would,
but
that's one thing that I don't want.
As long as it's not earlier than 7, I could do it. I could do it easily if it's not earlier than 7. If it's earlier than 7, it's going to be a struggle, but I could do it.
Yeah.
It'd be tough, but I could eventually work myself to doing it.
Yeah, I have a fucking 8 a.m. class. That 8 a.m. classes are the worst thing ever.
Yeah. When I signed up for my classes, I didn't realize just how much of a mistake it is to schedule 8 or 8:30 a.m. classes.
Yeah. It's bad.
You never do that. Never. Like, even if you think for a second, you're like, I can do that. I'm a morning person. No problem. Don't fucking do it.
Yeah.
College will turn you into not a morning person.
Yeah. You're definitely like, there's no way that you're a morning person in college. Unless you wake up at like 5 in the morning.
Never. Even
but
then.
Who wants to do fucking homework before they go to class?
Yeah. But even like for me, because I would always get up early. I had no problem getting up for high school. Even on the weekends, I couldn't sleep I couldn't usually go later than like 6:30, 7 o'clock. But as soon as I got to college, it's like I get up and it's like 7:30. And where I went, I had to take a bus to get to the class. And the bus would always show up 40 minutes before, because it took about half an hour to get to the other campus with the bus. So the bus would say I had to be at my class at 8 o'clock. There was a bus that left at 7:10.
Yeah.
If I miss that bus, it's over. The next bus doesn't come until 8. So I missed class already. Because by the time I get on the 8 o'clock bus, get there, it's almost 9. I've missed half a class.
Yeah.
Or I get the 7:10 bus. So essentially what it means is I have to wake up an hour earlier than I would normally have to. If the class was on campus, I could have got up at 7:40 and been ready to go to class. But because I had to take a bus, I had to be up at before 7 to be ready to get to the bus by 7:10.
When I have an 8 o'clock class, I literally like try to wake up the latest I can. So that's like, so if it's at 8, I probably wake up at 7:25, 7:30. Then I get ready in like 10 minutes and I leave around 7:45, and I'm usually like a few minutes late, but I don't give a shit. And the thing that sucks the most is during the winter, how cold it gets when it's still that early.
Oh my God.
And the campus is on the lake. So the wind that comes off the lake when it's the wintertime is like disgusting. It's so cold.
Yeah. Yeah, that would. The winter just sucks in general.
Yeah, like it's just so stupid.
It's always cold, it's always snowing, and there's always ice everywhere.
It's not even that bad until like
January.
January
is when it gets real fucking bad.
Yeah,
like even Christmas, we can have Christmases where there's hardly any snow on the ground. But like it hits like mid-January and it's blizzard time.
If it was how it was from August or I don't know, like September to December, and that's how the whole winter was.
No problem.
Maine would be no problem.
No problem. Easy.
Well, other than the fact that there's fucking nothing to do here.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
But it'd be no problem. Like that wouldn't be shit.
But it's because it gets like you'll get to like 3 feet of snow that you got to shovel out, and you'll have freezing rain and black ice everywhere. You
I don't
can't
know how
walk
people
to your
live in
car
Alaska.
because you'll just slip and fall. Like,
Yeah. People that live in Alaska, I don't fucking know how they do it.
I have a cousin, I think, who does he still live out there? I think so. I have a cousin who a while ago, he's on my dad's side of the family, so I hardly know him. I hardly know anyone on my dad's side of the family, but he married someone who was in the she's an airport, or he married an Air Force pilot. So she gets stationed in random places, and she just happened to be stationed in Alaska. So he's been living out there, and he's a nurse. So he had to get a job up there as a nurse, or whatever it is, whatever he does. So he's up there now working as a nurse in Alaska, and she is an Air Force pilot, but she's getting stationed like somewhere down south. There's a whole problem of like, they're going to be
Now he has
split
a
up.
job.
Yeah, now he has a job there, and he doesn't want to leave right now.
I bet he probably makes pretty fucking good money.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's pretty decent.
I'm sure they need nurses in Alaska.
That's true, because I imagine there's not a lot of them, and there's probably a lot of people who get fucked up in Alaska.
Another bear attack.
The reason
today.
it's called the Final Frontier, isn't that what they call Alaska? The last frontier, the final frontier, something like that. Yeah, it's you get fucked up in Alaska.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, so I guess she's getting stationed somewhere down south now, but he's not going to leave right away. So they're going to be like
Why
separated.
don't they just live together on base?
They do right now.
He could literally
His drive from base, it's almost a 2-hour drive from
To
where they
work?
live to where he works.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, because there's nothing in Alaska. It's just a barren wasteland until you get to the next city.
He could just get another job. Like, he doesn't even really need to work. I'm sure she gets her apartment paid for just by like
I don't know.
being there, because they get like not a pension
I have
thing,
no
but like
idea.
weekly pay thing.
But now she's going to be moving because she's being stationed somewhere else, but he doesn't want to leave yet. So he is staying in Alaska with their kid that they have now.
Wow, they have a kid now.
Well, they got married like 4 years ago.
Oh,
He's
shit.
old. He's not.
Oh,
He's probably like, he must be almost 30 now. He's old.
oh, that's not that old.
Well, he's way older than I am. He's like almost,
Yeah.
he must be getting close to 30 because I think he's got to be older than that. I'm thinking back now because I remember him, but I've only ever seen him old. I've never seen him like a teenager. I don't ever remember seeing him as a teenager. Maybe I did once, but I don't know. But he's got to be pushing 30. But yeah, they had a kid a couple years ago. And so he's going to stay with the kid in Alaska, but she's going to go down south. So they're going to be separated for like 6 months or whatever it was. So he's going to be by himself with the kid and working for 6 months.
I don't see.
I don't
How
know.
old's the kid?
It's probably 2 or 3 now.
Oh, that's not gonna fucking work.
Yeah, it's going to be real tough.
Yeah.
I don't know. But like I said, I don't really know that side of the family. So I don't know how old he is. I don't know how long they've been married. I don't know how old the kid is. I don't know what he does for a job. I think it's a nurse. I know she's in the Air Force. But because I know that because one of my other cousins on that same side also married another guy in the Air Force. But they're stationed in like North Carolina or something.
Bangkok.
No.
Just some random place.
No, but he flies, it's pretty cool. He flies the big Osprey gunships.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he flies those things. It's pretty cool.
Wow.
Like the big ones with like the VTOL things.
Yeah.
That's what he flies.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking cool. But they have a
I
kid
couldn't
too.
even imagine driving a bus. Imagine like a flying bus.
Yeah, imagine like a bus, except it flies around. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be crazy. Especially one of the ones that can both hover and go full like a plane,
You press one switch.
and it's all over.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure it's probably not just one switch.
Yeah,
but,
that's probably a whole list of things you got
But
to do.
if you fuck it up,
But it's
if
the
you
same.
miscalculate.
I'm just thinking of GTA.
Yeah.
You know, you hit one
You're dive
button,
bombing.
and all of a sudden the engines turn off. It's like, oh
Yeah.
fuck.
I wonder what they actually use those for.
I'm sure he knows, but I've only seen him like 3-4 times.
I think if I were to join any part of the military, it'd probably be the Air Force.
Yeah, probably.
Because you don't really get fucked up that much there.
Yeah.
And even if you do, there's like so many options. Like you can be a drone pilot.
Yeah,
That's literally just stay in like
be a drone pilot
base.
sitting in an office.
Yeah, that's definitely the wave. That's the way to go.
Yeah. Except I don't want to be in anything close to the military. So,
well, I'm saying if I had to.
No, if I had to,
like,
yeah, I'd go for something that's like,
I don't know, like it's a really good financial decision, but then again, you have to devote 4+ years of your life.
Yeah. Well, my uncle,
but then
again,
that's the same thing as college.
On my dad's side of family, my uncle was in the military, and he was just an engineer in the military.
Yeah.
So he just sort of helped design things and stuff. He didn't actually, but he went to like Iraq and stuff, but he never was like a combat like thing.
But still, that's
he actually like went there before and stuff.
Yeah, but I don't know. Bases get raided.
Yeah, they could, but yeah, he was just an engineer going there. But yeah, it was kind of crazy because he doesn't go anymore. He's retired now. But
I think if they weren't so, I don't know, not harsh, but if they had a branch for people, or not branch, but like if they had a boot camp for people that knew that they weren't going into the front lines,
exactly,
that wasn't so intimidating.
Yeah,
a lot more people would join.
Oh yeah, but they want to make sure that everybody that goes is.
But why wouldn't you just start that boot camp when you're like why wouldn't you go through an easy boot camp?
Yeah, you're saying like customized for what the person's going to be doing.
Yeah, but then if there was a threat of a war, then we're like, hey, dude, you got to go through the actual legit boot camp now because there might be a war coming up.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that makes sense. But I feel like anybody, regardless of what they're doing, if they're going somewhere, should go through that. So like even if you are an engineer, but you're going to like Iraq, you should still be doing it.
Yeah, but I mean like if you're like based here.
If you're based here and you're just sitting behind a desk working a drone, you shouldn't have to do that because you probably couldn't do it.
Yeah, and like Joe Schmo that has been on a drone for 6 years, that probably works out occasionally, is not going to fucking remember how to do every little thing that he learned 6 years ago.
Yeah, all the crazy whatever stuff he had to do before. Run like,
but then again, we don't know shit.
I don't know anything. All I know is I have some relatives that are, have been and are in, like the army, military, whatever it is.
Yeah. All right. Well, we gotta end it anyways. This wasn't a very exciting.
It wasn't
podcast.
Super exciting. It didn't. It seemed like it went a lot.
We talked about a lot of traveling.
A lot of traveling, photography at the beginning.
Yeah, we talked about a lot of money stuff, which I feel like is probably pretty boring.
Money stuff. Yeah, that's true. Money stuff's not super exciting.
But I don't know. People can probably may relate.
Yeah. And then we talked about random, just my relatives. That's not, no one's going to relate to that. But, you know, just little things to talk about here and there.
Whatever.
We just don't.
Just be like that.
We just don't have plans.
Whoop-dee.
Wait, what was I going to? Okay, whatever. No, it has nothing to do with this.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well,
all right. Well, see ya.
See you next time.